earthquake the week before our election and then descend on London to demand an election now on the 16th of May. That is what we need.
Stephen Yaxley Lennon is urging his followers to behave ahead of the Unite the Kingdom march on the 16th of May. The Met Police have allowed the fascists the freedom to march in central London. By contrast, the organisers of the annual Nakba March, who provided the Met details last December, are still waiting to have their route approved. The previous Unite the Kingdom march erupted in unacceptable levels of violence, unlike the hugely popular and peaceful anti-genocide marches. The treatment of these two groups by the Met is stark and biased. Can the Leader of the House find the time for a debate on the alarming rise of the far-right activity on our streets?
Let me give some messaging about the 16th of May as I listen to this Member of Parliament. What I want you to understand is, for a decade, patriots and the police were put at loggerheads against each other. Yeah, they tried to do it on the last event as well. Now, we don't want to be at loggerheads with the police, and the police don't want to be at loggerheads with us, trust me. Yeah, I spoke to them. The political policing and the way it was manufactured for so many years was so that we clash with them and they clash with us. They are not our enemy. Trust me when I say there has been a total turnaround, and this is what they're moaning about. Because the police now recognise us as a patriotic community. We cannot for years ask for equal rights and ask to be treated fairly. And when they do, like this, because the police are treating us fairly, they're recognising our right to protest, they're recognising our rights as British citizens, as taxpayers, as hard workers, as patriots of the nation, to come together and have a cultural celebration, to have our day without disruption from other groups. And for the last 4 Unite the Kingdom events, since the start of our new relationship with the police, they've worked with us on this, and they've all been a success. So we can't do that. This is the message to everyone coming. You can't do that and then have trouble on the streets. We can't. We can't have them fight in our corner for our democratic rights, because that's what the police are doing. Imagine the pressure they're under. Because the government want us to fail. Everyone wants us to fail. Yeah? So the police are fighting our corner to make sure we can have that event. And then have people turn up and being hostile to police officers on the streets. Some people are angry and frustrated. I get it. But don't be angry and frustrated with Joe Bloggs, officer, on the street. Yeah, who already has a difficult job to do, whose hands are already tied behind their back. They see firsthand the problems that we talk about. They see it. So on that day, on the 16th of May, when women are coming, children are coming, and old age pensioners are coming, because that's what comes to each one of our events, families are coming. Do not come and put fear into those people who come on the streets by acting aggressively in any sort of way. Do you know there was an event yesterday in Epsom, called on by Danny Tomo? Do you know crowds of young men turned up, and they stood firm. They didn't descend into anarchy. They didn't attack police officers. And from that, standing firm, they now have a meeting with the police about what's happening and what's happened. That meeting with the police would never have happened if they attacked police officers yesterday. It would have fed into the narrative that the media and these scumbags politicians like this bitch want to portray. It would have absolutely fueled the fire to then have an excuse not to talk to the community, not to listen to the patriots, not to listen to the people. It would have given them the opportunity to walk away. But because people behaved impeccably yesterday, well done everyone, well done everyone that attended yesterday's event. We need that same movement, and we need that same mindset on the 16th of May. We've had it each other once again, to a message to everyone. No face coverings are happening. Do you know what? They would love nothing more than people to turn up with face coverings and turn up with anger. And then they would descend that trouble, descend the streets, and then the media would lap it up, and politicians like this would be repeating it over and over again about hooligans and thugs. So never give them what they want. That's the clear messaging for every one of our events, and follow our vision. And if you don't want to do that, you go and do your own event. You turn up on a separate date and you do your own message and you do what you want to do. But do not hijack off the back of an event, for a cultural event, of families, women, children. Do not come and dare put fear into the young children and families that are attending our event. I understand your anger, people. I get it. I'm angry. And if I thought descending into anarchy would solve it, what would it solve? You saw what happened during the riots in 2024. Don't forget it. They locked up innocent men. They fed them to the wolves. I don't want you to be an innocent man being fed to the wolves in the prison system. I don't want it. I don't want you to end up solitary confinement like I did. I don't want anyone to go through that. But we want to send a loud message. We also want to give people on the political periphery whether it be Reform, whether it be Restore, whether it be Advance, whether it be any of these parties. We want to give them confidence. And trust me, they're going to get confidence when millions descend on that capital. They're going to know the winds are with us. They're going to know that it's a vote winner to stand with nationalism, to stand with patriotism, to demand remigration. They're going to know it. It's going to give all of them confidence. There's something far larger happening. There is spiritual awakening happening. So please come with the right attitude. Make sure the messaging is clear to everyone who's coming, to everyone who's going to descend on our capital city. We chose the 16th of May for a reason, because we looked at the local elections. It's your duty to get out and vote. It's your duty to outvote Labour, outvote the Greens, outvote them. Make sure there is a political earthquake the week before our election, and then descend on London to demand an election now on the 16th of May. That is what we need. That's the messaging. We're very clear about it. We are working tirelessly to put on a safe environment, and the police are working tirelessly to make sure we have a safe environment. And look how much it's upsetting our opposition. For the first time in 15 years, we've never been given equal treatment. We've never been respected by law. Our rights have never, they've been eroded and trodden on and abused. So when we get to a point, after 2 years of tireless work, where the police are fighting our corner and they're coming under attack by the establishment, do not let us down.